Yeah, welcome to intro 2. We'll continue on our intro program on godly marriage and peace. You're welcome. If today is the first time you are getting across to us, I want you to quickly subscribe, follow on our YouTube channel, follow us, and comment. Just engage yourself in this matter. It's a serious matter. All right, the last time we keep on talking about we're still talking about those that are yet to marry, what you need to consider before marriage. I know I promised that today, at the second batch, we'll be looking into marriage triangles. Marriage triangles, yes. And then I want you to know that um, in this other way, you will check the man as well. The last thing you're going to check actually is that will give you problem tomorrow, because it's not good one get married even as a Christian and you see everything is all about prayers. You want to pray for this, you want to pray to have a child, you want to pray for do this. That is where we're taking time to do all these things. Do you understand? Because a lot of people have missed it and they just quickly get into the marriage. You don't know how the person, also the last relationship of the person, check if the person engaged. How did he break that covenant with that other uh, fiancé or the person he knew before? Because sometimes when we're in the world, we must have made one mistakes of getting into agreement with someone that, oh, I'm going to marry you, you're going to marry me, and all that, and you engage yourself in such a thing. And now, because you have known God, in fact, nobody knew how you now left, or so you have to check whether the man or your spouse, the person you're about to marry, check how the last relationship that the person had with someone, whether it was actually done in peace. Do you understand? Because if the person is into covenant with the other person and he or she happen to violate that, breach the contract, breach the agreement without the consent of all that, except otherwise it will settle in peace. So you have to think or have to see that you settle this matter in peace with that person. Do you understand? Otherwise, you're going to suffer a lot of things, because if actually whenever two people come together to come into agreement, God stamps it. Do you understand? Say whatever two of you agree together, you say he stamps it. He agreed with you. So when you're coming out tomorrow, you just decide without that agreement, without coming together again to break the covenant you have entered into. Sometimes some people enter covenant of blood and several kind of covenants, especially in terms of marriage. So do well to see that, so that you won't begin to look for baby, you won't begin to look for battle. You are praying and it's like God is far. It makes some believers to fall, because to them they feel that God doesn't answer prayers, and it's what they cause by themselves. So you must check that properly before you engage yourself to a man or a woman. Check the last relationship the person had relationship with, the person had courtship with, or something like that. Even why the person was in the world, have not really born again. Check very well if you had a covenant, and trying to investigate it out, and so that when you're praying, you know what you're praying for. God bless you before you start saying it's my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my this, my dad. No, it could be coming from both of you. So check each other properly before getting to marriage. So also, I promise bringing you to God to marriage triangle. Now that you are married, I'm talking about the married now. Yeah, so I've shifted to the married. Now, a Christian marriage, you have followed all the church, observe all the rules and everything, and you have been married. And you are in God's hands now. You must know your covenant, your position in covenant relationship, that you are on top. A child of God is not so low, is not a loyal person. It's not ordinary person. Let me tell you something. I want to show you something. I want to teach you what called marriage triangle. Marriage triangle, because Bible said you have been lifted far above principalities, powers, rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in the high places, far above. That's where Jesus is, and that's where he's lifting all his children.